Sony RX100 IV review. The RX100 has long been Sony's flagship cyber-shot compact. It's the leader in its point-and-shoot squad, gathering up cutting-edge features and high-performance components and stuffing them neatly into a pocket-sized camera. We're now up to the fourth generation of the camera, with the latest model's key addition being a new 1-inch stacked CMOS sensor, the same one found in the RX10 II bridge camera, enabling a whole heap of high-speed related shooting features. If you've read our review of the RX10 II, you'll have a pretty clear idea of how the RX100 IV's high-speed capabilities play out. HFR, high frame rate mode, allows you to record videos at 250, 500 or 1000 FPS, and when they're played back at a regular 50 FPS frame rate, they're in silky smooth slow-mo. It's a gloriously fun feature to use, and will have you hunting for all sorts of fast-moving things to film. Water balloons popping, dogs shaking water off their coats, or, in my case, non-league footballers dribbling, shooting and kicking each other. There's no sound with these videos, and overall image quality suffers as you record at faster speeds, but the effect remains impressively majestic. One thing you need to keep an eye on here is battery life, because recording this many frames drastically saps the RX100 IV's stamina. If you are just taking stills or recording regular video, the camera has excellent staying power, but a sustained period of HFR shooting will have you hunting for a wall socket in an hour or two. The new sensor also lets you shoot excellent quality 4K video, as well as stills at shutter speeds far and above what most compacts can manage. You can go all the way up to 1/32,000th of a second, which means, in theory at least, that you can capture a very fast-moving subject without motion blur. You'll still need good lighting for that, of course, but the camera's extremely fast and accurate autofocus helps capture a sharp image. You can also shoot continuous stills at high frame rates. General image quality is superb too. You can fuss around with all manner of manual controls, but Sony's automatic mode does a fantastic job of sussing out the current conditions and tailoring the settings to suit. Low light performance is stellar by compact standards. With the large sensor, wide aperture and noise reduction tech all working together to produce impressive results in the sort of dim, murky conditions that would flummox most pocketable point-and-shoots. In brighter conditions, the Zeiss lens and large 20.1 MP sensor mean both videos and photos are sharp, and color reproduction is accurate and punchy. I did find the automatic noise reduction a little aggressive at times where I don't think noise reduction was particularly necessary. The RX100 IV's aperture runs from f1.8 at the camera's widest zoom to f2.8 at its tightest, which means you can also achieve a narrow depth of field and out-of-focus background bokeh more easily than with the average premium compact. The optical zoom is fairly limited, however, running equivalent to 24 to 70 mm, so you don't get a lot of telephoto reach here. This certainly couldn't be called a super zoom camera. The performance goes a long way towards justifying the bank manager bothering price, and the build quality does the rest. The RX100 IV is compact enough to be carried around in a pocket, something not all premium point-and-shoots can match, and built like a tank to boot. Metal-bodied and sturdy, it feels like a high-end product. The way the lens ring twists, the way the screen tilts and the way the flash pops up all give off a sense of reassuring solidity. Selfie fans will appreciate the screen's ability to flip up almost 180 degrees in order to face forward, too. There's a pop-up, pull-out OLED viewfinder which, while small, gives you an alternative way to compose and review shots. Due to its dinky size, it lacks the wow factor of the big viewfinders I've seen on the Sony A7R II and RX10 II recently, but I'm still impressed that Sony has contrived to cram it into a camera this compact.